This is a weekly read for you for the first week of August 2020. That's from about the 3rd to about the 9th of August, give or take a day or so. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, what's on the cards. But before we dive into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. So let's see. I'll draw a few cards from this oracle deck to see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for you, Scorpio, for the first week of August 2020. What messages are there? What messages are there for Scorpio for the first week of August 2020? What messages are there for Scorpio for the first week of August 2020? Messages for Scorpio for the first week of August 2020. You've got one here. Begin to explore. Not bad. Begin to explore. Oh, there's another one under there. Live life to the fullest. So it's sort of certainly urging you on a path of exploration, adventure. Time to step out for a little bit. Begin to explore, live life to the fullest, and I'll just draw one more. Just pull it out from anywhere here. Strengthen your gifts. So there you have it, Scorpio. Perhaps a bit of adventure required. Exploring, live life to the fullest, and strengthen your gifts. Work on your talents. So let's see what the rest of the reading has for you. Let's see what's on the cards for Scorpio for the first week of August 2020. What messages are there for Scorpio for the first week of August 2020? Messages for Scorpio for the first week of August 2020. And I'm ready. Let's see. You get the Devil, Death. Don't worry, it's not as bad as it seems. And the 9 of Pentacles, Scorpio. Yeah, well, you can read into this where you are. This shows where you are. I get a sense that you have managed to extricate yourself from a situation that has become stale, in which you may have felt trapped, and perhaps for some of you may even have felt quite toxic. Something that you may have been lured into and then later found out was not what it seemed and had become a bit of a trap. You've extricated yourself for that, put an end to it, and moving on. As one thing ends, as one door shuts, another door opens, and I get a sense of transforming, emerging from a situation that has not been good for you, and beginning to work on a more independent level, beginning to build up stability, security, and some sense of value for yourself, and certainly independence, having moved away from something that you felt chained you down. The ending may well be difficult, but it's worth it for you, and it's, pushing you towards independence and productivity. what brought you to this position? I'm getting a sense here when I look at these cards, some truth was revealed to you, some knowledge came, perhaps slowly bubbled up from your subconscious inner self, and you sort of emerged in a gentle and sort of obscure way into your conscious level, and sort of left you feeling wiser, having this knowledge, this revelation, this, you know, sort of acquiring of a sense of what was wrong, what was right in your life, what was wrong, what you needed to leave behind, may have been initially instigated by some communication. And I'm getting a sense of a communication across the waters. Perhaps it was something online, something you saw in the media, but certainly it triggered the slow emergence, the gentle but slow emergence of an inner knowledge into your conscious level. And had you feeling you needed to step out into the world, to expand, to explore, to move on. And moving on required an ending. But it was essential for your self-development, for your progression, for your independence. So that's where the cards reveal you are. Your challenges at the moment are the King of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Yeah. Advice from Spirit is the Chariot, the Seven of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. You get the Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Two of Cups as your outcome, and the King of Swords as the bottom of the deck. So as I said, there's been an extrication from a situation, be it work-related, family-related, or relationship-related. An ending and moving towards independence, stepping out onto your own. But your challenges this week are being able to express yourself in a clear, concise manner, but in a way that is not hurtful or brash, that is not conflictual. You know, the Knight of Swords owns a truth, but he has a sense of self-righteousness which can be abrasive to those around him. So there's your challenge, is to express yourself, to verbalize your need to move on in a more diplomatic way and a less aggressive way than maybe then you may they may be wanting to come out from you. And then the Four of Swords shows, you know, time to let go of that aggression. This week, one of your challenges is to actually let go of that anger, that self-righteousness, that indignation, to let it lie, to lay down arms and just step away from conflict. And in stepping away from conflict, you then are open to seeing things in a different way and, you know, gaining enlightenment. You're also struggling to feel secure, to feel safe, especially in a time of change. And if it's a change that's moving you on from something that was toxic in any degree or even stale, it may rock your foundations and leave you feeling a little unstable. So you're sort of like seeking to ground yourself, to come home, and the challenges here is feeling secure amidst this change and this revelation and this expression of your need to move on. And that's why I see the King of Swords here. You know, he's sort of like the Knight of Swords. He has high integrity and high morals, but he's able to express himself in a more composed and wiser way, because he's older, he's wiser, he's calmer, he's in control of his emotions. He has mastered his emotions, and although, you know, his decisions are unbending and they may sometimes be in that unyielding, steadfast determination, it may seem harsh to the people or to those who he imparts his decision to, but it's wisely made, it's clearly communicated, and it's calm as opposed to aggressive. Oh my word, yes. So your advice from Spirit says, you know, as you move on from this, new opportunities are opening up to you. You need to be sure you pull your, you know, rein in on your opposing aspects of your character, of your situation. It's about getting a sense of balance so that you can moving forward with determination, locking onto a goal, and charging forward with determination, with drive, and knowing that you will succeed because of your determination, because of your drive. And as you're moving forward, opportunities are opening up to you. You may sort of need to use your intellect, your experience and your wisdom to make a wise decision, but certainly as you're going forward, you're going to feel a shift in your fortune. The Wheel of Fortune promises change, outside forces particularly changing around you, and opportunities opening up because of that. So, you know, moving on from feeling trapped, from feeling grounded or sort of bound down, you are now in a position where you can move forward freely, and your opportunities opening up to you, and your fortunes certainly have changed. You're going to feel a shift in energy. Your final outcome. Oh yes, that's nice. Right, your final outcome. After this initial moving away, this initial tearing away from something that has tied you down, you're once again gonna slow down, rest, perhaps step back, and that will be in order to get a sense of balance and realigning, a sense of balance and a new perspective of how you want to continue on your way, because I think your emotions after all this moving away, this ending, you've used your head above your heart. I think once again you're going to be in touch with your emotions, getting back in touch with your emotions, following your intuition as you take time, pause for breath after a flurry of activity, pausing for breath to see how you want to move forward. And that may well be because one of the options opening up to you is the possibility of a new partnership, be that in work or in relationships, but certainly a new partnership is coming your way, and you, having gained experience from being in something that sort of didn't work or was not as it seemed initially, I get a sense you won't be rushing in, but you'll certainly be considering the possibilities of stepping into a new relationship. That's wonderful. So let's pull your oracle cards into this. I think after, a period of feeling trapped, you are certainly wanting to begin to explore. That's with the Chariot. Live life to the fullest, sitting with the Chariot as well. Strengthening your gifts. I think that sits right there at the outcome with the Nine of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Using your talents, your abilities, and working on them towards the goal of creating stability and security around you. And in this pause, the Hangman gains strength as he gains enlightenment. So there you have it, Scorpio. A breaking away of something that became stale or was an illusionary, luring in, that turned into something that was binding in an unpleasant way. Breaking free from that, moving forward, exploring, finding choices, but finally coming back down to a more restful stage, grounded, being in touch with your emotions, and possibly considering a new partnership. So that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed it and that it resonated with you. And